don't look for deals. Like, stop looking for deals. Look for people.
Wow.
I was telling somebody this yesterday. I was in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
I'm back here at home today. I think I am. Anyway, don't look for deals. Like, stop looking for deals. Look for people.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Stop looking for, when you look for deals, people are like, I can't find any deals.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Do I need to get my license? No. You need to look for people. In other words, your network needs to grow. Because if I can tie into you and you're an agent or you're a real estate investor, or better yet, you're just someone in my network that is getting divorced or is sick and has to sell their property or whatever, then you have much more options there. In the highest point in the market, which I feel like we're very close to if we already haven't passed that, it's tough to find properties.
Yes.
Stop looking for properties. Look for 2 other P's, and then we'll wrap this. 2 other P's.
No, you go as long as you want.
Stop looking for properties and look for 2 P's. Look for people, number one, and look for problems.
Wow.
So you look for people, real estate agents, a seller, a motivated seller perhaps, anybody else that can be on your network team, even professionals, like an accountant, an attorney, things like that. Look for people. And number 2, look for problems. What are problems? Divorce, bankruptcy, probate, non-payment of taxes. All of those are problems. So if you're going to be a real estate investor, stop looking for properties. Stop looking to, should I become licensed to change that, and start looking for people and problems.
Yeah, and we might as well ride this tangent because I think it's really, really interesting. That statement right there made my eyebrows like, wow, you know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff we talk about when it comes to different audiences, a lot of the most common questions that I get, even when I travel, is, Daniel, and I'm sure you get this too, Johnny, how do I look for deals? How do I find the best deals? How do I find the best properties? And I think what you just said right there is extremely mind-blowing in terms of why I never heard that answer before, but that's a phenomenal answer, and you're totally right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, because everyone looks there. Everyone looks for properties. So same thing if you're growing a business. Stop, you've got to look at what's the problem you can solve with the business you're creating. Yeah. What's the people that I can surround myself with to run my business? You want to work on your business, not in your business. Right? So we look at the wrong things when we're starting out, whether it be from a real estate standpoint or from a business entrepreneur standpoint.
Yeah, so in your ways, and I guess we can finish on this thought, in your ways, what have been some favorite ways for you to identify and also network with the people, and on top of it, how to find the problems? Yeah, good question. So let's do it from 2 angles. Let's do it from a real estate angle, and let's do it from a business perspective. So, from a real estate perspective, how you find and network to people is what you're putting out, you're getting back. So in looking for people from a real estate standpoint, what are you putting out? Are you hashtagging properly on your social media? Do you even know what hashtags are? I mean, are you sending out content that people want to read to be a part of your network, if that's your gig? When you're out, are you networking with people not from a technology or social media, but simply asking the question of, instead of what do you do, hey man, where are you from? Start out building rapport first, rather than trying to find out what they do, how much money they have, how they can help you. Be of service to them, and everything changes. So when you're in service to other people by content you're sending out, or just asking a few different questions, you'll find that your network is really going to grow on that. So how do you serve other people? That's awesome. That's your network. The other one was, how do you find problems? How do you find the problems? So the problems are, start marketing yourself as a problem solver. And more importantly, I was listening to I'm reading a book right now. It's called To Sell is Human. I'm looking for the book. It's on my phone. To Sell is Human. And what's interesting about To Sell is Human is in chapter 6, there was a study done by a company, a university, I want to say it was either Stanford or Yale, but in the study they had the key performance of companies are the ones that hire problem identifiers and not problem solvers. And I really thought about that a little bit, because a lot of people talk about being a problem solver, but if you don't even know there's a problem there, then it's going to lead to other disastrous things. So could you be a problem identifier with your business? Non-payment of taxes. So in a real estate standpoint, this is one example. Non-payment of taxes, if you went out and did a search from software or a list builder, list source is one of them, right? And said, who are all my non-payment of taxes in my area that I focus on? Well, they didn't pay the taxes, that's a problem, but are you identifying another problem down the road? Are the taxes escrowed? If they're not paying their taxes, are they paying their mortgage? Sometimes, especially in the residential side, they're tied together, right? So you might identify that as a problem to the people and say, listen, I just want to let you know, I noticed in the county you haven't paid your taxes. Do you know this? I didn't know that. What do you mean? Yeah, you did. It says you're not paid, and it's going to go up for tax lien sale, right? Or auction. And you could say, listen, my company is a solution provider to a lot of people like you that, if you having a financial struggle or, couldn't afford the house or apartment building anymore, we're cash buyers. We close in 10 days if the deal makes sense, kind of thing. So I'm just leading an example, but that would be on the real estate side. On the business side, I knew we're going to keep this short. We're at 20.
No, go as long as you want, my friend.
On the business side, ask the question, search problems, search people, don't search, a business. Like, if you don't like mugs, see this ad I'm doing for you?
Wow, look at that.
If you don't like mugs, like that's not your thing, don't get in the mug business. This is not, you know what I mean? So many people are doing things they hate just to make the money. Forget about that. Ask the question, I love, like my friend started a water sports company in Key West. She loves water sports. Like she would do that every day, whether she got paid or not. What's the problem? And I'm using Key West, Florida, because I'm there a lot. What's the problem in Key West, Florida? Well, they are missing a void with stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, paddleboard yoga.
Oh wow!
All that stuff. There was nothing there at the time. This is several years ago. And Sue is like, well, you know what? I'm going to start that to fill the void. That's a problem. You've identified a problem, now you're solving that problem with that business. They've been in business for over a decade. She's written, Sue Cooper, by the way, shout out to Sue Cooper. She's written a book. So, funny story, you got a quick time?
Dude, we have all the time you want, sir.
So I read her book, Sue Cooper, I read her book, it's called Millionaire in Flip-Flops. I recommend reading it. Matter of fact, the first story on there is will bring all of this together. Normally I promote my own stuff, but today I'm promoting Sue and that's
dude, look
the
at
Kwak
that.
Brothers right here.
Look at that.
I read her book, Millionaire in Flip-Flops, read it and flipped it to my daughter 6 years ago. I said, I need you to go work for this woman. She's a true entrepreneur, hustler, and my daughter Peyton's been working for her for the last, how long, hon? 3 years.
3 years.
3 years. See, I need a little backup back there.
There we go. The voice of truth.
Yeah. So, that's the thing. Identify the problem. Create the business that solves that problem, and you're gonna have a lot more success than saying, I'm just gonna make these because it's gonna pay me a lot of money. Put that second. That'll come second. Solve the problem first, and hopefully it's something that you love.
Wow.
So, anyway.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Sue Cooper, right on. Millionaire in Flip-Flops.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her I gave her a shout out. So
I gotta get that book.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, because I'm not much of a suit guy.
She was an IBM salesperson, and she quit cold turkey, and her boardroom now is a picnic table on the ocean. That's her boardroom.
That is so sweet.
It's cool.
But you're kind of like that. You got a boat out here in Cedar Lake, Indiana.
Yeah, we don't like the water's cool, man. For me, anyway. For you, hon, what do you think? See, everybody thinks she's a Wizard of Oz. She's here. She really is here.
So yeah, water's my thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, John, any final thoughts on you? Because the video is obviously about getting your license and how to find, and that, well, now it is, right? How to find the people and the problems. Any final thoughts to our viewers?
Just do, like when someone says, hey man, go out and find the properties, think about that. That's what everybody does. If you want the same results everybody has, do what everybody does. But if you want something a little bit different and something unique and adventurous, that's what entrepreneurs are, search for problems and search for people. I think you're gonna have better results.
I love it, man. Absolutely.
Well, hello there. You made it to the end of this video, which means you loved the video, you liked what you saw. If you want to see more awesome real estate investing videos and podcasts in the future, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get more notification about our next videos.